It is?
Yeah.
I still other stuff.
But we gotta get to it.
Go.
Oh,
And I
God.
forgot my question, so go with the next one. Sorry, y'all.
Okay. Damn, that messes me up because I was going to ask, do you think that, based on the experiences that you've had with living with people, like, do you think it's better to live with somebody when you're in a relationship with them or just stay in your own residences?
Go.
I think it just depends on how the relationship is going. Like, if you're, to me, it's like if it's not broken, don't fix it. So if you guys are still having a good time when you're going there and you're going there, then cool, keep it that way. If you get to a point where you feel like, hey, every morning, every night, I want to see you, I want to come home to you, I want to share bills with you, I want to smell your farts, then I mean, then do it. But I just say just see how it goes. Don't put like a timeline on it. Like, okay, we've been together for a year, move in. You know what I'm saying? Or no, we can't move in because we only been together for a year. It's just you gotta see how it goes. Just see how you're feeling. What you think?
Well, for me, I don't understand how couples can be together for a year, 2 years, and still live separately. Um, and there are couples that do that. Like I know a couple that does. Is they've been together for like 14 years and they still live in separate residence. I think it's a waste of money because why not just have one home and just both of you guys live off of the
Because
same
you might
thing.
get on my nerves sometimes, and I don't want to feel like, okay, either you need to leave or I need to leave. I can just go home and there's no hard feelings. That's why.
Okay.
You guys are rude.
That wasn't me. I was listening.
I'm just saying, keep it real.
I am keeping it real.
Okay.
Isn't that what love in a relationship is? Is dealing with those things that get on your nerves?
And you
Exactly.
can deal with it in your own way. I've always fantasized about an ideal situation. If I were to ever get married for the long haul like you, there is no way I cannot have my own room in my house. That means you are not allowed. A do not enter sign is on my door. It's my room. I need that. I feel
Why?
because I feel like I should have my own sanctuary where I can get away from your ass when you get on my nerves, and I don't have to leave. Like, I shouldn't have to do that. This is our home. If we share it, then give me my own space. And where's my own space when everything is a common area?
You make your own space.
Right, in my room.
Tell that nigga don't come in the room. Close the door.
No, you can't do that. That's happened to me before, and I almost fucking took the door off the hinges. Don't you close my bedroom door on me. Out.
Then why should you have your own sanctuary?
That's why.
What if their sanctuary is their bedroom?
That's why you have your own room.
So you think, okay, for a person to live together, for people to be together, they should live in separate residence.
I don't think that for them to be together they should, but I can understand how living in separate residences could work for a person like the people you know for that amount of time.
And it works for them.
Yeah, and I can understand that.
They both have keys to each other's residence, can come and go when they want to.
Yeah.
I do agree with the whole having your own space thing, though. Like, sometimes you just need a moment to yourself. And I agree with that. Like, I think in your home you have an office and you have different spaces. I mean, even though it's not Al's room,
right,
you still know, like, you can kind of just sit and get your mind right, or get on the computer, whatever you want to do, just that alone time and that quiet time to yourself. So I agree, whether it's a room that says it's your room or however you set it up, you do need something to say, this is my own space, my own time, let me be for a second.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone needs it, everyone should take it and use it.
I agree.
Okay.
Next.
I want to talk about friendships.
What about your friends?
And how they change. You can have a friend, a BFF.
Don't sing.
Hey.
I had a dream about Chili.
What did Chili
From
do?
TLC.
What was
She was just in the same gym as me, and we were like talking, like we were kind of cool, but not really cool. But we were like talking, like, And she was just so cute in the dream. She is. I think she's cute. Hey,
She's
Chili.
cute. She's cute. You guys would, be really cute BFFs.
We probably would.
Because you guys are the same height.
Yeah.
Yep.
And her ass is just like, love her ass. She has a nice body. No, seriously, she does.
I agree.
It's like a nice muscular shape, but not overly muscular.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway, friendship. How does it change?
Run it.
Biatch.
Oh, are you guys finished?
Pretty much. I'm looking at you.
And we're back. So yeah, how friendships change. You can have a friend that you've known for a long time. Certain things happen in your life. Certain things happen in their lives. Either do you grow closer? Do you grow apart? Do you keep hanging out with each other, having lunch here, going to events
I'm gonna say this. I believe there are such things as toxic friends, and I think I saw this on Oprah years ago or something. These are friends that say they're your friends, but it's like all they bring to you is negativity. But let's say you've gone to school with this person and you've known them for years. But as years progress, they've gone through things where anytime they call you, you know it's for some drama, you know it's for something negative, it's not for anything positive, and they just suck life out of you. Yeah, those kind of friends you don't need to have.
Do you have those kind of friends?
I've had them, and I've had to eliminate. If you drain me mentally, well, when I get off the phone with you, I'm tired. Then that
sounds like something I said.
It's not.
Oh.
Anyway.
Sorry to steal your moment.
Anyway, those kind of friends you should eliminate, and that's okay to eliminate friends. I use real life friendship like Facebook friendships. If I ain't fucking with you, I will delete you.
That's very interesting.
And it's okay to do that. I think so.
It is.
But I think you should be honest and clear and say, hey, we're not friends.
But that could be a hard thing to do.
No,
especially with somebody that you have history with, and maybe those issues can be worked out some way, somehow. Or you'd like to have hope that they can be. What about that? Say your friend does something that you don't necessarily agree with.
You asked the wrong one. Can you ask me that question and not him?
No.
Don't ask him.
And say it's happened, time and time again, maybe not every day or every month even, but a couple of times a year, you can count that your friend is going to disappoint you in some way, somehow. What do you do?
Remove them.
Completely.
You remove them, or the other thing is too is that a lot of people tend to keep their friends around because they're always searching for that special moment that they previously had. Sometimes friends do grow apart. They just go their separate ways, and you can't hold on to something that's no longer there, and you both are fighting. So sometimes it has to take that bigger person to be like, you know what? Just let them go. Just don't even contact them. Just go cold turkey on them and hope for the best for them. I'm the type of person, if you do me wrong, I get over it. That's just how I am. But I won't hold a grudge. If I see you on the street, I'm like, yo, what's up, and keep going. But I
just say, and also sometimes people grow apart. Like if our goals change, what we're into, all that stuff changes, then we're just going to have less in common.
Yeah.
And that's okay. There's some people that I'm still cool with. If I see them, I'm like, hey, what's going on with you? But do I talk to them on a regular basis? Do we hang out? No, because our goals have changed. Like, I've grown up differently. I have kids now, maybe.
Yeah.
Your situation is different. You're not single anymore.
Yeah.
So you can't, run the streets like you used to.
So you can't be friends?
No, we're friends. No, we're friends. It's just not the same.
It
just changes. It evolves into
because
something different.
Your single friend will want to go out, and you can't find a babysitter, or you can't get out of your home situation. Be like, no, I can't. See, that's what I'm talking about. You always tied down. And they can't understand that life that you now have. Everything changed. I have a lot of friends that are single, and they just have to understand. My home comes first, period.
Camina, what about your friends?
What about your friends? Do they send around?
Hey, Chili.
No, that's not your calling, honey. Go.
Yeah, I haven't had many friends in my lifetime. I don't know if it has something to do with maybe some type of issues that I may have, trust-wise or whatever the case may be. But I consider myself to be a good friend. And I think, for the most part, most of the friends that I have had, I still do have. It's interesting that this is a topic for today because a friend that I've had since I was about 19, 18 years old. She and I recently fell out, well, almost a year ago, actually, like around June. And I haven't spoken with her since. And it was funny because she called me yesterday, and it just tripped me out to hear her say to me that this whole time she wasn't upset with me. She thought I was mad at her.
What?
And she was waiting for me to calm down and call her.
Almost a year, half a year?
No, over 6 months, almost 1 year. Like in a couple of months, it'll be 1 year. Mm-hmm. And the first thing that I had to say to her, and of course I'm like crying, because that's what I do. Like, because it's an emotional experience, at the same time I feel a sense of frustration.
I understand.
You're my friend of all these years. You know me better than anybody. And that's what I was thinking,
because I was thinking if I felt that way, I would call and be like, hey, are you still mad? But not 6, 7 months later.
Or send a text.
Yeah, I would reach out. That's what it is. It's the reaching out. Sorry.
And so in my mind, during this conversation, I'm telling her, like I'm not going to be mad now because we're on the phone and we're going to hash this out. But I don't ever want you to try to pretend like you don't know who I am. You've been my friend. You don't need to wait for me to call you when I stop being upset. Because I can be upset and still talk. Exactly. And you know this about me because this is what we do.
Exactly.
Right. So if you're feeling a certain type of way, just say, like, I don't want to kick it with you right now. Yeah. And I respect that. But yeah, sometimes people just grow apart. Sometimes it's misunderstandings or whatever the case may be. But like you said, or like a lot of people have said, friends come and go. Like, they change with the season sometimes. And everybody's there to serve their purpose, whatever it may be. Even the toxic ones, they teach you a lesson. So
that's good.
I will say this though about friends is that, and I'll try not to have a moment, but when you do find good ones and you find people that genuinely love you, that you need to do your part to be a good friend too, because you could take so much out of a friendship and not give in return, and it becomes unbalanced. So if you do have good friends, make sure you're a friend. Make sure you're a listening ear. Make sure, if they need something, they know, or they're going through something, that you got their back.
It's like a marriage. It's an equal opportunity in a friendship, and you give as much as you put into the friendship. That's how much you should get back from that person. And like you said, if they tend to drain you, then it's time to move on. And I'm the type of person, a lot of people gather to me, so I have to be careful on who I pick and choose to be my friend or let into my life.
Anyways, on that note, we can be reached at the good, is it the good?
No.
Or it's goodbadfab3 at gmail.com. You can email us with any requests for topics, so forth and so on. Also, you can view our videos on YouTube and on Facebook. On YouTube, you can look us up by the email, goodbadfab3 at gmail.com. On Facebook, our name is goodbadfab.
3
on Facebook. And you'll see our picture.
All these bitches is my sons. And I'ma go and get some
You'll know it's us. Or you can add us as friends on our regular pages, and then we'll send you a request either way. But when you watch our videos, please, I can't stress this enough, make comments. Please. It's really important to us. We appreciate you.
Don't tell me.
Post. And don't tell us at dinner that you watched it and you liked it.
But you didn't post anything.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What kind of dance is that?
Figure it out.
Put your number twos in the air if you did it on them.
Bye, y'all.
Shit it on them. Yeah, that's just shit it on them. Put your number twos in the air if you did it on them. This stone is flawless. F1. I keep shooters up top in the F1.